Defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
Middle.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Here we go.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
61, matchbox lights.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James Conner. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message, hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory, be aggressive. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Watch the screen.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Finds his running back, James Conner. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Bills 0. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Bills take over first and
Come on
10
now, let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hatch it. Hey, switch gears.
Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it? Right out of the gate.
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check. Sponge. No.
They'll run here with Pumphrey. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Watch 98's the mic. Here we go.
Tight.
25, check 25.
They run with Pumphrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch 98's the mic. Check tight.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And getting our first update now from Nashville. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Double tight. 3 down.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He'll get that one complete to Connor. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen, zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Watch the twist. Alert three.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
Brown 80.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put him.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
319.
98's the mic. Come off the ball.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Pass 85. Pass 85.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Oh, here we go.
Now Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
They'll run it now with Pumphrey. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Washington gets it going right. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Washington on 3rd and short. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DeAndre Washington, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hauschka adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes able to record his 5th sack of the season. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They run with Washington. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, baby! Yeah! Check three!
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tight dog. Check nickel. Check 24. It's a safety creep. Stay at home.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They don't want it, fellas.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now they try the right side here. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
6-6, bullet high.
Now a handoff looking right. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up second and 10.
On play action, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Hauschka now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Bills 14. Steelers 7. Steven Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone.
The Steelers take over first
Come on,
and
baby.
10
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. You got three down.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Complete to Washington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Roethlisberger now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
50.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3 down. 97's the mic. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. He wants it all for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster. Sets up 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Roethlisberger will throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we